Eldoria, at midnight. The city where magic echoes like whispers and love is the most twisted path of all. 4 women gather in the Moon and Ember Tavern, unaware that tonight, a labyrinth made of crystal will claim its next wanderer.
His fingers traced the inside of my wrist, not gripping, mapping, as if he needed to memorize every vein before I disappeared.
Serena Vayne, an enchantress who writes forbidden love tales she's too afraid to live, felt the stranger before she saw him.
I should have pulled away. Every story I've ever written warned me. I didn't.
The tavern door opened. The candle flames fractured, splitting into rainbows. The shadows grew, sharp edges.
That's the face. The I'm about to get lost and never find my way back face.
Mira, the sharpest legal mind in Eldoria, set down her scroll with a theatrical groan.
Serena, darling, whatever you're thinking, stop. I've already drafted 3 missing person contracts this month. My quill is considering early retirement.
I wasn't thinking anything.
That's exactly what terrifies me.
His presence refracts like light through crystal. Beautiful. Disorienting. Like something that has been lost for centuries.
Kalla, an alchemist who distills desire into potions, leaned forward with professional fascination.
No guild signature I can read. He's either nothing, or something that has forgotten how to be found.
Or he's a trap, the kind that looks like a door but leads to a cage. Biana Storm, a warrior-mage who believes her own power is a curse, kept her hand on her sword. I've seen men like him. They walk into rooms like they own the silence. They never leave footprints you can follow.
But he wasn't leaving. He was walking toward our table, toward me.
The stranger stopped before Serena. His eyes were the color of crystal fractals, clear, ancient, impossible to read.
You write about love you've never gotten lost in.
My voice caught. That's not what I expected. Most men ask my name. I write stories. Yes.
Dangerous ones. I've felt every word echo through corridors that have no end.
Excuse me. Who exactly are you? And how did you get past the tavern's wards?
The wards were made from straight lines. I am not.
That's not ominous at all.
Answer the question. The stranger reached into his cloak and placed a small, crystal shard on the table. It was shaped like a maze, glowing, shifting, impossible.
My name is Labyrinth. I am the last wanderer of the Crystal Labyrinth.
The Crystal Labyrinth was sealed 900 years ago. Every wanderer who entered it never returned.
Almost every wanderer.
Labyrinth's gaze never left Serena's face. The crystal maze pulsed with a soft, desperate light. I'm not here for revenge. I'm here because the labyrinth is opening, and it's coming for the one woman whose heart can find the center.
May, I write stories. I'm not a wanderer or a warrior.
You're something more dangerous. You give words to lost things. You make people believe in finding. The labyrinth feeds on isolation. You're its opposite. Serena looked at her friends. Mira's eyes were sharp with warning. Kalla's were alight with curiosity. Biana's were filled with the promise of violence.
And if I refuse?
Then Eldoria forgets what it feels like to find someone in the dark. Not with a bang, with a slow, beautiful fade into corridors that never end. Labyrinth turned to leave, his cloak brushing the floor like shattered crystal. The labyrinth awakens at moonrise, 3 nights from now. If you're brave enough to hear the truth, meet me at the old crystal mines.
Wait. Why me? Why now?
Labyrinth paused. When he looked back, his eyes held something that looked almost like hope. Because I've been watching you for 3 years. And in all that time, you've never once written a story about giving up on someone who was still lost. The door closed behind him. The candles stopped fracturing. The tavern's warmth returned.
Well, that was either the beginning of a romance or the prologue to a funeral.
Can't it be both?
I don't trust him.
Neither do I. That's the problem.
Serena touched the crystal maze. It was cold, alive. Something whispered at the edge of her hearing. A name she didn't recognize, spoken with desperate longing.
If you've ever felt that love can change your destiny, subscribe, because this story is for you.
The morning after, Serena sat alone in her scriptorium, the crystal maze pulsing on her desk. She hadn't slept.
I kept hearing his voice. You write about love you've never gotten lost in. He wasn't wrong.
A knock at her door. 3 slow beats, then silence. You're still awake.
You're still outside my door at dawn. That's either romantic or deeply concerning.
Can it be both?
That's what my friends would say.
Serena opened the door. Labyrinth stood in the gray light, looking as exhausted as she felt. I need to show you something, before the others wake, before I lose my nerve.
And if I say no?
Then I'll stand here until you say yes. I've waited 900 years. A few more minutes won't matter.
900 years.
The labyrinth keeps its wanderers lost, whether we want it or not. He took her to the old crystal mines, a forgotten place where the first wanderers once carved paths that led nowhere. This is where the labyrinth was born, where we promised to get lost together so no one would have to wander alone.
What went wrong?
We meant it. That was the problem. Labyrinth knelt beside a cracked crystal wall. The stone was cold, sharp, and strangely warm underneath. The labyrinth wasn't a curse. It was a promise. We swore to carry the confusion so the world could keep finding its way.
That sounds beautiful.
It was, until we realized getting lost is lonely, even when you're lost together.
What happened?
The wanderers grew tired, grew jealous of the paths that always led somewhere.
Could they leave?
No. That's why they called it the Crystal Labyrinth. Once you enter forever.
And if forever won't end?
Then you wait, and watch everyone you love choose different corridors. Back at the Moon and Ember, Mira was pacing.
She went with him again, alone, before breakfast.
Her emotional signature is calm. That's either very good or very bad.
Or she's finally feeling something real. Biana stared into her wineglass, watching the liquid swirl. I've spent my whole life afraid my storm would trap anyone who wandered too close. Maybe Serena's tired of being afraid too.
There's a difference between courage and stupidity.
Is there? Well, because from where I'm sitting, they look exactly the same.
The crystal is changing her.
Kalla held a small vial of amber liquid up to the light.
I took a sample from the crystal maze last night. The magical signature is Hermon? Hungry. Not malicious. Just starving.
Starving for what?
A path. Real path. The kind that doesn't need to end. Just needs to be walked together.
Serena returned as the sun reached its peak. Her eyes held a new depth. Not fear, curiosity.
Serena, you look different.
The labyrinth recognizes me. Labyrinth says it's because I write about wandering without demanding to be found.
Is that safe?
I don't know, but I have 2 days to figure it out.
Serena sat at the center of the table, her friends around her like a living shield.
The labyrinth awakens at moonrise in 2 nights. We have until then to understand what the wanderers did wrong.
And what exactly did they do wrong?
They tried to wander alone. They thought love meant finding the center.
So we have to do the opposite. Wander together without needing to arrive?
We have to show the labyrinth that wandering doesn't mean being lost. It means being willing to turn.
That's not a plan. That's just walking.
Unfortunately, she's right.
Labyrinth waited by the old crystal mines as the sun began to set. Serena found him there.
You knew the labyrinth would recognize me.
I suspected.
And you didn't warn me?
Would you have believed me?
No. See?
Then I made the right choice. Serena sat beside him. Their shoulders almost touched. The cracked crystal pulsed, not with hunger but with attention.
Tell me about the first wanderer, the one who made the labyrinth.
Her name was Ariadne. She was lost, and she was desperate to take someone with her.
What did she carve?
A path. Her future. Her ability to ever stand still again.
That doesn't sound like a labyrinth. That sounds like a sentence.
It was, but at the time, it felt like purpose. Serena reached out. Her fingers brushed his. The crystal's shadow softened.
You've been carrying her guilt for 900 years.
Someone has to.
No. No, son. Someone has to forgive her, and you're the only one left.
Labyrinth turned to look at her. The grief in his eyes cracked, just slightly. What if I can't?
Then the labyrinth awakens tomorrow, and we all wander alone.
Serena stood. She offered him her hand.
Come back to the tavern. Eat something. Sleep. Bow. Let my friends annoy you with questions.
Why?
Because you're not a wanderer anymore. You're just a man who's been lost alone for 9 centuries.
That night, the 4 women and the last wanderer sat together in the Moon Ember. It was awkward. It was strange. It was a beginning.
So, 900 years. Any interesting stories?
Mostly pain.
I meant romantic ones.
Mostly pain there too.
The crystalline chemistry in this room is dying, shifting. The labyrinth is curious.
Let it be curious. It's not touching my friends. Biana's storm crackled softly. Not a threat, a compass.
Tomorrow, we face a labyrinth that has consumed everyone who ever tried to wander alone. And we're going to show it something it's never seen.
Which is?
Wandering that doesn't need to arrive. Wandering that just wants to turn together.
The fire crackled. The candles burned low. Labyrinth watched Serena as she spoke, and for the first time in centuries, he didn't feel like a lost corridor.
If this story touched something inside you, stay with us. Subscribe, and let the next chapter find you.
Moonrise. The final night. The old crystal mines waited beyond Eldoria, their cracked walls trembling with anticipation.
I've never been more afraid. Not of getting lost. Of getting lost alone.
Then don't get lost alone. Simple legal strategy.
Mira adjusted her crimson robes, her armor against the endless turns.
The original wanderers wandered in isolation. That was their mistake.
So we wander together?
We turned together. Biana's storm crackled softly. Not a threat, a thread through the dark. I've spent my whole life afraid my storm would trap anyone who tried to follow me. Tomorrow, I stop being afraid of turning.
That's not a plan. That's a direction.
Sometimes directions are enough. Labyrinth stood apart from the group, his back to the cracked crystal wall. The stone reflected not the moon, but a woman's face. Beautiful, terrified, ancient. Ariadne, I know you can hear me. Echoing, you brought them here, after everything I did to protect you. You didn't protect me. You lost me. I loved you. Love doesn't trap. Love turns with you. Serena walked to the edge of the crystal wall. Her eyes held no fear, only willingness.
You've been watching me for weeks, learning me.
You write about love, you're too afraid to live. You understand turning.
I understand loneliness too.
Then you know why I made the labyrinth. Why I needed to take someone with me.
I know. But you were wrong about one thing.
What?
Getting lost isn't something you force on someone. It's something you share. Every turn, every choice.
The crystal pulsed. Ariadne's voice softened. Confused, curious, hungry.
Whispering to Kalla. What is she doing?
Whispering back. She's rewriting the labyrinth. In real time.
Hand on sword. If that thing touches her.
It won't. It can't. It's never met someone who isn't afraid of turning.
You've only ever known people who wanted to use the labyrinth for safety. And Eldoria. Now. Mira. For control. For certainty. Fine. I don't want any of that.
Then what do you want?
To stand here. With you? And not make any promises I can't keep.
Serena knelt at the crystal wall's edge. The cold stone rose to meet her hands. Warm, trembling. Serena, don't. It will trap you.
No. No. Nedi. It won't.
She looked at Labyrinth, at the man who had carried guilt for 9 centuries.
It's never met someone who chose to turn beside it without being forced.
The crystal touched her fingers. Ariadne's voice in the wall softened, just slightly. Why? Why would you turn beside me without a promise?
Because I know what it's like to want to be found. To be afraid that if people really saw you turn, they'd walk straight. I've written 100 stories about that fear. I've never lived past it. Until now. Until now.
Mira stepped forward. Then, Kalla. Then Biana. They formed a line behind Serena, hands linked.
By every law that honors shared wandering over solitary finding, I stand with.
By every formula that failed to capture what we turned together, I stand with her.
By every storm I've weathered and every corner I've turned, I stand with her. By every path I've walked and every wall I've hit, I stand with her. The crystal stilled. Ariadne's voice began to change, not into hunger, but into something that looked like turning. No one has ever
what?
Offered to turn beside me, without wanting to arrive. The cold crystal began to warm. Ariadne's presence didn't vanish. It transformed, became softer, younger, less hungry.
You're not a monster. You're a woman who was never taught how to wander without taking someone with you.
I don't know how.
Then we'll teach you.
The crystal pulsed one final time. When it stilled, Ariadne's voice was gone. In its place was a single crystal thread, warm to the touch, glowing softly.
What is this?
A piece of her. The part that wanted to turn, not trap. Serena lifted the thread from the crystal. It rested in her palm like a path that had finally found its end.
She's not gone.
No, she's finally turning. Dawn broke over Eldoria. The old crystal mines were just stone now. Gray, quiet, ordinary.
Is it over?
It's beginning.
Serena looked at the crystal thread in her hand. The labyrinth's gift, the labyrinth's trust.
We have a lot of work to do. Teaching her. Showing her what wandering actually looks like when you're not alone.
The crystalline chemistry of that process will be fascinating.
The protection of it will be exhausting.
The legal framework will be a nightmare.
But we'll do it together.
Labyrinth stood apart, watching them. Serena walked to him and placed the crystal thread in his hands.
You've been running from this for 900 years. It's time to stop.
What if I'm not strong enough?
You don't have to be. That's what we're for.
Labyrinth looked at the thread, then at Serena, then at the women who had followed her to the edge of the mines. I don't deserve this.
No one deserves love. That's what makes it love. And
the first rays of sunlight touched the cracked crystal. The stone sparkled, alive, ordinary, beautiful.
the labyrinth isn't our enemy. It's a woman who was never taught how to wander beside. And now, she has 4 friends, and a wanderer who finally knows how to turn.
Weeks passed. The thread lived in Serena's scriptorium, glowing softly in the moonlight. Mira drafted the first Rights of Spatial Entities Act, arguing that even labyrinths deserve dignity. Kalla developed a serum that helped Ariadne communicate, not in crystal, but in dreams. Turns, textures. Biana taught her about storms, about winds that turn, not trap. And Serena wrote, not forbidden tales hidden from the guilds, but true stories. Honest ones, about a woman who learned to wander beside instead of trapping everyone in her path. One night, Serena sat alone by the crystal wall. The stone was calm. The thread around her neck pulsed softly. You're thinking about endings again.
I'm a writer. I'm always thinking about endings.
This isn't an ending.
I know.
He sat beside her. Their shoulders touched. The crystal reflected not their faces, but a woman smiling. Ancient, peaceful, finally turning.
She's happy.
Ariadne?
She's finally happy.
So am I. Serena leaned her head against his shoulder. The moon, the same moon that had witnessed the labyrinth's making, watched over them.
I used to think love was something you found, a center you reached, a labyrinth you solved. Now I think love is something you turn with, every day, especially when you're lost.
The wanderers tried to wander alone, to eliminate the need for turning.
And that's why they failed.
The crystal pulsed, not with hunger, but with peace.
The most forbidden tale isn't about passion or power. It's about turning, about choosing to wander beside someone, really wander, and not demanding to arrive. That's what I've learned. That's what I'll keep writing. Until every labyrinth knows it can ask to turn instead of trapping forever.
The thread around Serena's neck pulsed, once, twice, then settled into a steady, peaceful glow.
If this story touched something inside you, stay with us. Subscribe, and let the next chapter find you. Because this isn't the end. It's just the first page of everything that comes next.
The moon set, the sun rose, and Eldoria, the city of spires and secrets, kept turning.
One story, one turn. Under a pine, one shared path at a time.
The city holds its breath again after the chaos of the rain. This quiet feels like coming home, a feeling I have never known. If this is our forever vow, I'll take the risk and start right now. If this story touched something inside you, stay with us. Subscribe, and let the next chapter find you.